YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm Shayna Lynn and I love that you're here. I like hobbies and I'm exploring new hobbies and taking you along for the ride. So today's hobby is diamond painting. It's upside down, there we go. And this is the one I have. I got it from Walmart, but I've had it for probably a good year now. It is intermediate. So if you've seen my miniature video, I kind of got burned a little bit because I didn't start with the beginning. So we'll see how this one works out, but I think I'll do okay with this one because I like to color. And I've done one of these little sample ones if you followed a day in the life that I was doing. And there are 38 colors to this. And the dots count is 11,844. So, does that seem overwhelming? Yes, it does. I don't know if this will be just one video or if I will need to do more with this one in particular. We'll see how it goes. I haven't unboxed it to see how big it is or what I'm looking at. I have already bought a bunch of supplies because that's what I do. I buy all the supplies and then by the time I get them, I just don't even do it. So I have these little trays and the pins and little protectors. I have more trays. I have these glass tubes to keep the diamonds in, and most importantly, I have a thick pin to take care of my hand. I also have this little thing, which I have, these are from my last project. I might have to get rid of those and use that. And then I also have these little extra wax pieces. So I shouldn't run out because everything should be in the kit that you need, but for sure this was my number one. I needed a bigger pen because my hand can act up if I overdo it. So let's unbox it. Okay, so we have this, which is like the printed part, the main part. And then, so just 2 bags of stuff. And then here's our tray. And all of our, oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see it very well. Look how small those are. They're so small. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get it out and maybe even sort some in my little tubes that I have. Unfold this and see where we should start. Okay. So this will probably be more of a series for this one. It's not huge, but it is very overwhelming for the first time seeing it, to me. You guys might look at it and be like, what is she talking about? That's like the smallest thing I've ever seen. To each his own. So I will show it to you. Here's what it looks like. You have, oh, here we go. There we go. All these symbols, like we have a triangle, we have a 9, an L, T, J. We have pluses and equals and all kinds of crazy looking things. But as you can see, they go over here. You get this little key. So the 7s are A07, which they are listed here. So like that's 8004 or A33. So then you can go with the key here. I'm assuming that these are like, if you want to order, oh, let's see. The numbers here is like if you need to order more, you can type those in and maybe find them easier. Okay. So the directions say to wash your hands before you do this. I have already done that. And to not peel, there's like a protective plastic covering. Do not peel all of that off the very first go. You kind of want to peel it back and dot as you peel it back and then probably recover it a little bit to help save it. So I might do it like a corner to corner. If you're a crocheter, you start at the corner and then go kind of like diagonally and maybe just start that way. Okay, so I'm going to start over in this corner over here. So we have squares and arrows pointing up. We even have a few ones in here. So I used my key, and the one is A01. So I have those here. And then down here, up A35. And then the square is A04. And then I have, it came with one tray, but I have bought extras already. So I have 3 different trays going. And then I have this that came with it, this came with it, and then here are my extras. I have this and this as my extras. All right, I have some in the trays, and you're supposed to just be able to like shake it a little bit, and these will, that's not too bad. I didn't know if it was better to like fill it more or less. That's pretty neat how it kind of just does that. All right, let's get started. Does anyone else get nervous when they're starting something new? Even if it's just like a craft? Just to like start it. I do. So, oh, okay. So there's a covering on here. You got to take off. Put that back in. So we get some wax. Maybe. Okay, I think that's, I can see it, so. All right, let's remind ourselves the squares are A4. Alrighty, just do it. Oh! Some of the ones I've seen, they kind of pop when they put them on here. It's like, mine kind of is. Maybe I need to get like a microphone to get that kind of effect. If I want to do some of those. Oh, I got 2 with that one. Oh, there we go. That snapped a little bit. Oh my goodness, I just exploded those everywhere. There we go. I do like this a lot. I've seen some where they take the whole thing off, but then they have like parchment paper or something that they put over top. Then I've seen some people take like an X-Acto knife and just cut where they're going to work on for the day. So I have to figure out what might work for me. Let's clean these beads up. We can't see it. All right, let's shake these out again. Seems like the wax is going to last for a bit too, where you don't have to keep putting wax on every 2 seconds. Ooh, that is sticky paper. Look at that. So the one of the downfalls to this is I like to take my crafts or hobbies with me in the car if I'm ever going anywhere, and I can work on it while I ride. But you definitely could not do that with this. And it's not even like you can move this around where you could do it in the kitchen or do it on the couch in the living room. So that is a little bit of a downfall. Oh, look, we got a whole row here. Let's try to use this bigger end. I'll use the square piece that came with it. Can you see it in there? Okay. Ooh. And if you're clumsy like me, so here's like a row piece. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, that has 6. Oh, looky there. Not too shabby. This one's a little bit spaced. Oh, look at that. I'm enjoying this, you guys. Definitely should do it. Here's all of it. And here's what we did. All right, day 1 is done. This will probably be a good 4 days, maybe, if I'm lucky. I didn't get to work on it as much as I wanted to today since I was getting it all out and set up. Still here. I appreciate you. Go do something creative today and like and subscribe if you like crafts, hobbies, knitting, crochet, diamond art now, sewing, any kind of hobby there is. Bye, guys.